Hi and welcome to the channel. This is a video about masturbation from the perspective of the urologist who believes in modern medicine, progress and enlightenment, but acknowledges diversity in cultural norms and beliefs. That was a complicated sentence. What I want to say is this. I know masturbation is a touchy subject for many of you. In my daily practice, I am confronted with all sorts of beliefs, misconceptions, fears and convictions. Watch this video if you are looking for information on this topic. It is not my intention to hurt anybody's feelings or proselytize anybody. So if you, for whatever reasons, decline masturbation or are firm in your beliefs, think it is a sin, please don't watch it. My name is Stefan Buntrocck. I'm a urologist and sexologist. Does masturbation cause erectile dysfunction? Does masturbation cause premature ejaculation? Is it possible to damage the penis through masturbation? These are common questions I as a doctor get asked every day. Before I answer this, let's start from the beginnings of sexuality. You see, from a developmental perspective, puberty is not the starting point of human sexuality. Intrauterine erections in boys happen from week 26 in pregnancy. Starting at the age of 2, humans develop an interest in their own and others' genitals. By the age of 6, they have learned that this is inappropriate behavior and stop touching their genitals when people are around. In childhood, one learns about gender roles. This is how men behave, this is how women behave. In childhood, we learn about romantic relationships. We listen to fairy tales. The prince marries the princess and they live happily ever after. We observe our parents, and so on. All of this is part of human sexual development. The onset of puberty is the natural onset of masturbation for most. Of course, this depends very much upon how many restrictions the environment puts on the individual. But in more open societies, it is a part of normal, healthy development. Masturbation then naturally continues throughout life, even within a relationship, if not suppressed by norms and values. Because masturbation in relationships is viewed by many almost as cheating on the partner and therefore abandoned. I'm going to say a few words on norms and values at the end, so stay tuned. Overall, looking at it as a doctor, there are no negative effects to be feared for your health. It certainly doesn't cause erectile dysfunction and doesn't interfere with fertility or promotes premature ejaculation. On the contrary, there are a number of health benefits associated with masturbation. The health authorities of Queensland, Australia started a campaign in November 2021. They named it "Give Yourself a Hand, the Health Benefits of Masturbation." If you want to read more about it, I'll put a link in the description. They point out that endorphins are released which promote mental well-being, that it may help reduce menstrual cramping and speed up childbirth, and that it can help to promote a positive body image. It promotes better sleep, reduces stress, and increases relaxation. I, as a urologist, can add that it promotes penile function, as regular erections are needed for penile maintenance. This is the reason for nighttime erections to appear. I uploaded a video about it. Check it out. Additionally, there is scientific evidence to support the hypothesis that masturbation may protect from prostate cancer. However, even if masturbation is part of the normal functions of the body, it is embedded into a cultural and historic context. I'm talking about the meaning that is ascribed. In religious settings, masturbation is regarded as a sin. The context is very important as it does play a role, because if you believe in the concept of sin and submit yourself to it, then it probably is a sin within this context. Let me give you an example. In the US, the fastest you can go by car on highways is 80 miles per hour. In some states, it's even as low as 65 or 60 miles per hour. If you go faster, you will break the law. You will commit a sin, so to speak. In Germany, we don't have a general speed limit on our highways, although heavy traffic most of the time and local speed limits are the rule. But there are sections where you may drive as fast as you like. Just a couple of weeks ago, a Czech millionaire triggered a public discussion because he uploaded a video on YouTube showing him accelerating his Bugatti to 417 kilometers an hour on the German Autobahn. This is 259 miles per hour. This might be unreasonable, but strictly speaking, it is not forbidden. My point is, what is forbidden, unlawful, sinful, depends on the context. If you believe that masturbation is a sin, then you submit yourself to rules which say so. Then masturbation might indeed become a health problem, because it may lead to mental illness due to the constant pressure masturbation will cause in terms of guilt and desperation. I can only argue from a medical standpoint and cite from Queensland Health. Masturbation is a normal and healthy part of a person's sexual experience. Regardless of your relationship status, age, sexuality, or gender identity, it's a healthy way to learn about your body with many surprising health benefits. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.